Today on the channel, Law and Order at the Border to Infinity with the DC McFarlane Toys DC Collector's Edition, Darkstars.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back again with another DC McFarlane Toys DC Collector's Edition unboxing and review. And today we got Darkstars. But for all your Darkstars needs and a whole lot more, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15%. Yes, 15%. Got to get a deal out there. And these are available at Jay's Toys and Games as we speak. And a little bit of an army builder right here with the old Darkstars, the old Space Police, if you guys caught the intro there. I don't know how deep your guys' metal fandom goes, little lyrics in that. But it's cool to get the Space Police right here, part of the Green Lantern world, and I am by no means a Darkstars aficionado. Maybe that's the word. I remember John Stewart being a part of them, and I remember Guy Gardner being a part of them once upon a time. But outside of that, it gets fuzzy. However, you could grab a Guy Gardner head, pop it on here if you wanted to. There's a lot of things you can do. If you have extra heads in your collection, you can add it to these as well, or buy a bunch of these and have them in your mask because, once again, they are an army builder out there. And of course, going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And we will unbox the Platinum Edition of this one in the future on the channel, so stay tuned for that. But let's dive into this one right here. Looking good, looking extra dark starry. That's what it looks like there. DC Collector's Edition, 22 points of articulation, 12 and up. Yep, 12 and up. You 11-year-olds, get the heck out of here. You can't handle this. You can't. 12 and up only. Big window box, of course. From Darkstars Rising, number 41 in the Collector's Edition line. Nothing too crazy over here. And then on the back, a little Darkstars action there. The old Space Police getting the job done. You know, protecting everybody. That's what they're doing. And we got a little card action. I can't wait to see what it says on the card. See you later. Goodbye. See what's going on here. Oh, my gosh. Rookie. A double rookie. It's like a double rainbow is what that is. See you later. Goodbye. You don't get a double rookie very often anymore. Early on, Todd McFarlane, when I first started unboxing your figures, we got a rookie move or two. Doesn't happen very often, but we got the old double rookie. Like the double rainbow of action figure unboxings right here. Hardest of hard times. Really should turn in my McFarlane unboxing ability card is what I should probably do with this one. It's embarrassing, really, all honesty. See you later, goodbye. DC Collector Stand, seen it before. We'll see it again. Let's see what it says about our friend, the Darkstars. Real name N/A. We see that a lot lately. It's weird, these parents, they don't get very inventive with the names. They say, let's just name them NA, and I don't even know what that means. Or maybe I do. Who knows? The Darkstars were formed to patrol space, like the Space Police with Ed Guy. Of course, listen to some Ed Guy heavy metal. And destroy chaos by the controllers, an aggressive sect of the Guardians of the Universe. Not quite the galaxy, just the universe. And NEMO, the Network for the Establishment and Maintenance of Order. Farron Kolos of Zamba joined the group and was assigned to Earth. After the Darkstars Legion and the Green Lantern Corps defeated the Triarch, a trinity of evil ancient deities, the three groups agreed on their separate peacekeeping roles in the universe. How about that? It's always conflicted out there in the universe. It's a big universe, as we do know. There it is right there. But we're going to get him out of the plastic prison. And, of course, he's got to have those twist ties. But not as many twist ties as usual. I don't know what's going on here. Todd's saving some money on the twist ties on the Darkstars, apparently, is what he's doing. We do get an extra head here, which is great for you army builders, of course. Everybody could use a little extra head in their life, let me tell you. Let me tell you. And we got some hands. And there it is. See you later. Up high, goodbye. 2 extra hands, 2 fisted hands right here. We're ready to throw some punches in bunches. But now we're diving into this one right here. We're going to see what all the fuss is about. We got the Darkstars, just a pretty generic, regular old Darkstar Space Police dude is what he looks like to me. Helmeted head, you got the gold faceplate going on there. No expression, no nothing going on back there. Just kind of is what it is. Almost looks like a robot head, but it's just a guy in a helmet is what it is. Now the second head, very similar, But we get a little bit of poke through. We get a little eye poking through there. Somebody shot him in the eye. I don't know if that's supposed to be Jon Stewart or if it's supposed to be somebody else. Not exactly sure, and I don't think that faceplate comes off. It does not. So, is what it is. I guess you're buying multiples of them. You can use different heads if you want to. Not terribly different right here, I will say that. So, choose your own head adventure, of course. Now, he does got shoulder protection up here. Always got to protect those shoulders. Nobody likes a rotator cuff injury. That's for sure, Todd McFarlane. I know a guy that just went out with a rotator cuff. Not a good look. It's not a good look. You don't want that. That's for sure. I got the red bodysuit going on there, and then you got the silver overlay protecting the arms, the shoulder, the neck, the thighs, all the way down to the boots. Got those shin guards looking extra good down here. I like the looks of these. They look to be Mike Piazza, standard issue, but Mike Piazza from his time in the Mets. Yes, a Met legend, of course, as we do know. I don't know about you guys. I usually think Dodgers Mike Piazza, but a lot of people think Mets. I get it. I get both of them right there. But looking good here in the shoulder shin guard protection. Got a little bit of black on the boots down there. Of course, arm's going to go all the way around for us. Ooh, those shoulder guards don't move out of the way as much as I would like them to, but they do move out of the way a little bit there. You got the butterfly shoulder, bicep cut, double jointed pinned elbows, hands back and forth, side to side. Now you do get kind of a splayed out hand. I come in peace hand, one of those kind of things. And then you get a traditional gripping hand here. No weapons, no guns, nothing like that with this guy here. Hula hoop up top, waist. Got those big Darkstar splits. You know they're doing those splits all day long. Leg goes up. Look at that. Look at that articulation all the way up there. No thigh cut, but you do get the double jointed pin knees, ankles. Ooh, this ankle's a little wonky on mine. I don't like that. Don't like that, Todd. Don't like that, Todd, from the couch. Got a wonky ankle. Gonna have to heat that up and kind of move that around a little bit to get it a little bit more aligned, as he's got a little weird, strange foot down there. But we do get the toe articulation for those keeping track at home. Should fit on the McFarlane stand. Ready to go. Not bad. Not bad. Not great. I can see people passing on this one, and it honestly feels like this is one of the more peg-warming series, at least in my area, as far as DC Collector's Editions go. That Adam Strange one is right there about the top of the list, but this Darkstars, not setting the world on fire out of the most recent releases. Maybe it's just a little too plain Jane. Maybe people aren't army building like people thought they would. For whatever reason, not setting the world on fire, but worth a pickup if you need to build out your Green Lantern shelf, your universe collection, things like that. And you got some extra heads and hands to make them different. If you want to buy, 2 of these, you can make them different. You get the Platinum Edition, get a couple of those, mix the heads back and forth. Once again, as we always say on the channel, choose your own adventure. And you can do that with the Darkstars if that is your thing. But is it your thing? What do you think about this Darkstar? You picking this up? You grabbing the Platinum? What is your plan? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over there on Patreon and YouTube channel memberships. The best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. You guys know there's a ton of stuff to keep you busy over here. Even more things to keep you busy with is my weekly podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available every Tuesday wherever podcasts are found. Video cast on YouTube, of course. And, of course, SirPaul64 on the X. _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show, of course, at gmail.com. So for another episode of McFarlane Toys, this time with Darkstars, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?